Your Excellency Minister Maxim Ryzenkov, distinguished delegates, members of media, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning. It is, of course, my great and utmost pleasure to welcome His Excellency Minister Maxim Ryzenkov and the Belarusian delegation to Jakarta. And today's meeting marks Minister Ryzenkov's first official visit to Indonesia. It is a historic moment in our bilateral relations. And today's meeting also serves as a follow-up to President Prabowo's visit to Minsk in July, where discussions were held between the two leaders of the two countries to strengthen bilateral ties between Indonesia and Belarus. Indonesia regards Belarus as an important partner for Indonesia in the Central and Eastern European region, and our cooperation goes beyond the bilateral sphere, extending to regional and multilateral platforms, which reflect the breadth and depth of our engagement. And this partnership is built upon the foundation of shared values, mutual respect, non-interference, and a common commitment to advancing our national and global interests. Ladies and gentlemen, we held in-depth discussions on a wide range of issues, including efforts to advance bilateral cooperation and strengthen collaboration across key sectors. We also agreed on a meeting of a joint intergovernmental committee to talk about the way forward to increase the cooperation between both of our countries. And I also took the opportunity to share Indonesia's national development priorities under Astacita, including flagship initiatives such as Danantara, our National Investment Authority, and Minister Ryzenkov and I underscored the importance of enhancing cooperation in many sectors: agriculture, education, healthcare, and also other important component of our bilateral relationship. We also identified opportunities for joint efforts in addressing global challenges, including transnational crime, terrorism, drugs, human trafficking, cybercrime, and many other sectors. On economic cooperation, we reaffirm our shared commitment to expanding bilateral trade and improving market access and gradually reducing trade barriers, which we hope will add to the increasing number of trade that Indonesia and Belarus have reached this past years. The trends are positive, and we're committed to increase the numbers. As chair of the Eurasian Economic Union in 2025, Belarus supports the launch of Indonesia EU Free Trade Agreement, which is targeted for signing at the EU Summit in St. Petersburg this December, which will unlock the new avenues for economic cooperation between Indonesia and EU member states, including Belarus. We also agreed on the importance of deepening cooperation and food security as one of the priority program of the Indonesian government. And We also agree on the increasing cooperation in agriculture sectors, also in fertilizer and potash, and identifying key ideas in order to find more opportunities in these sectors. We also recognizing Belarus' strength as a major agrarian producer in Europe. There's already proposal for joint agriculture research and technology initiative to increase the productivity and promote sustainable farming. And as a renowned manufacturer of heavy machinery, Belarus already supplied heavy equipment used in Indonesia, particularly in Kalimantan's mining and agriculture sector, and I also conveyed Indonesia's interest in exploring localized production of this heavy machinery and its components in Indonesia. On investment, we also discuss the possibility of investment of Belarus in Indonesia, and I've also mentioned to His Excellency that so many opportunities in Indonesia, which should there be any parallel interests in business and investment, Indonesia is very open. And this includes collaboration with both Indonesian government and private sectors in various sectors such as infrastructure, technology, and food security. And I'm confident that this targeted investment partnership in these priority sectors will also reinforce the foundation of our economic partnership. In people-to-people exchanges, we are committed to expanding these connections through various partnership, including academics, tourism promotion, and professional collaboration. His Excellency also mentioned about the visa process for Belarus nationals to come to Indonesia, and we also welcome the growing cooperation, and I will also assist in resolving the visa issues to increase tourism and cultural exchange between both of our countries. We also discussed the regional and global issues of mutual concern. Both sides expressed interest in enhancing the regional and multilateral cooperation, including through frameworks as ASEAN and BRICS, and to advance at shared interest and contribute to global stability. As members of the non-aligned movement, we reaffirm our commitment to upholding peace, stability, and the principles of sovereign equality. And we believe, and we're very confident that today's engagement will elevate our already strong bilateral partnership to the new heights. And I extend my best wishes to Minister Ryzhenkov and his delegation a successful and productive visit to Indonesia. And we also welcome the upcoming visit of President Lukashenko to Jakarta. And I think we really do need to prepare for a productive and fruitful visit and meeting also. Thank you very much, Excellency.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Mr. Sugiyona, Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, ladies and gentlemen. Today we held very comprehensive and constructive talks with His Excellency Sugiyona, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Republic of Indonesia. The negotiations were held in a very warm and friendly atmosphere, and I'd like to say that we discussed even much more questions of mutual interest that we predicted before our negotiations started. Our discussions confirmed the mutual interest of Belarus and Indonesia in further strengthening political dialogue, deepening economic cooperation, expanding humanitarian engagement and people-to-people contact. We welcomed the positive momentum in bilateral trade and emphasized the importance of diversifying and increasing mutual exports through enhanced cooperation in agricultural and industry. We focused on the issues of food security. Belarus reaffirmed its readiness to supply all necessary products for the Indonesian side, including high-quality industrial and agricultural machinery, as well as to share its expertise in modernizing agriculture with our international partners. The conclusion of the agreement on free trade area between the Eurasian Economic Union, which Belarus chairs in 2025, and Indonesia is of particular importance in increasing trade and economic cooperation, as Minister mentioned also. Belarus fully supports the process of establishing the FTA. We hope the agreement will be signed during Belarus chairmanship. The agreement will open new opportunities for the business communities of participating countries. I am confident that it's time for both our governments and business communities to explore ways to maximize the benefits arising from the new trade regime. Developing human capital is of utmost importance of our societies. Accordingly, we discussed prospects of closer engagement in the areas of education and healthcare. We also agreed to promote people-to-people contacts through developing exchange in culture and tourism. We discussed cooperation in multilateral formats, including within the United Nations and other international organizations, and shared our views on pressing regional issues. I am pleased to underline that both Belarus and Indonesia share a vision of fairer, more inclusive global order based on mutual respect. In conclusion, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our international partners for their warm hospitality and openness to build a stronger partnership with Belarus. We are looking forward to continuing this dialogue and to transforming today's agreements into concrete, mutually beneficial actions. And once again, I'd like to congratulate Your Excellency, you, your ministry colleagues, everybody and the international people with upcoming 18th anniversary of your independence.
Thank you.
And I wish the prosperity and well-being to your people and further development of your very friendly to Belarus country.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.